doing? Check this out, man. Dr. Umar again. I keep running across, he's all in my feeds, I guess now. Dr. Umar receives sizable cash donation during an interview. Now, there's a difference, y'all. There's a difference in not knowing. Think about it. And this is why I'm doing these videos, because first you have to decide for yourself. You got to decide for yourself. Is this guy a fraud or is he the real deal? Now, there's a difference in not knowing. Now, somebody may not be, on YouTube a lot, and I'm not social media friendly type person, and I don't know what's going on. One thing I do know is I heard this brother talking about opening up a school for our people, our youth. I want to help donate. I done worked plenty of overtime. I done paid up all my bills. I done got a little money saved up. I done already took the family out on vacation. We got some money left over. Here's $50, $60 to $100. I want to do something good, help the brother out. So here's another donation coming in. That could be the case. That could be the case. So, and I don't know, not that I don't believe, I just don't know all this negativity is out there. I roll past, I see the brother right there, boom. I'm gonna give him my donation. Now, 2 weeks down the line, I done found out, everybody saying he done frauded people and he done lost the school, and I just gave the brother my $100. Dang it. Yo, man, can I get my $100 back? So this is why I think it's feasible for people to make their own decision. Of course, make your own decision, but put the information out there from both sides that people still donating to them, man. And why they donating is because they don't know no better. Who knows? But let's check this out, man. Y'all hit that subscribe button, hit that bell. We got a couple more of these videos coming out. Here we go, man.
This Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey Academy. We're inside the John Jacques Dessalines Nat Turner Gymnasium right now. But if I step outside, okay.
Now, I don't know who this sister is. Is this, my bad, I should have, we are at, Dane's World. I think that's, let me see. Dana's World. Shout out to her. Hold on. Let me look at her. Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. That's whose channel we at, man. Y'all might want to check her channel out. I guess she is definitely supporting him. So let's see. This
Frederick Douglass Marcus.
This is 16 hours ago, man. This, just to let y'all, I'm trying to give some content of timelines and all that type of stuff. Y'all know Uncle Mike crazy. Here we go.
Garvey Academy. We're inside the John Jacques Dessalines Nat Turner Gymnasium right now. But if I step outside, okay, you can see a little bit of the campus, and I can even show you,
please,
this beautiful mural behind me. Let's see here, right there.
Wow.
Douglass.
Wow. Awesome.
So this is the school that we own. We have 4 beautiful buildings. Peace, family.
Where exactly is this, Umar?
Yes, ma'am.
Where exactly?
This is in Delaware. This is in the state where the Honorable Marcus Garvey had the Black Star Line Steamship Corporation incorporated.
Whoa.
The Black Star Line was incorporated in Wilmington, Delaware.
Yes.
In 1919. We purchased this campus in Wilmington, Delaware, 2019. So we purchased the Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey Academy on the centennial of the incorporation of the Black Star Line Steamship Corporation.
Wow.
You see, my ancestor Frederick Douglass, to whom I'm related by blood, he escaped from slavery in Baltimore through Wilmington, Delaware. He came through this city on up to Philadelphia and New York. And Harriet Tubman also escaped from slavery in Maryland through Wilmington up to Philadelphia. In
Yeah.
fact, Harriet Tubman's main benefactor, who was a Caucasian by the name of Thomas Garrett, he's buried a few blocks away from this campus. And Bob Marley,
Hey.
let me not forget,
Oh, yeah.
Bob Marley of
He
Jamaica.
worked there in Delaware.
Yes, he spent vacation time.
Mm-hmm.
Peace and Pan-Africanism, family. He spent vacation time with his mother
Mm-hmm.
right here in Wilmington, and they still have the Bob Marley house decorated to Bob Marley's honor just a few blocks away from where
What
we're
a
standing right now.
powerhouse. What a powerhouse. So you said this was purchased?
And this will be the first school in American history, Queen Mother, built exclusively by the African diaspora. Every penny, every dollar, every nickel came from our own people around the
Oh
world.
my God, this is awesome. And when will the school be officially opened, Dr.
Well,
Umar?
the grand thing, we're planning for Kwanzaa of December this year. So that's December 26th to January the 1st.
gotta be
and
there.
for children, we plan to begin education for the babies August the 17th of 2024, Marcus Garvey's birthday.
birthday. Wow, wow, wow. This is, I never even dreamed that this is where you were, you know, mentioning Marcus Garvey's name and to see exactly where you're actually located. This is so powerful, you know?
Yes, ma'am.
And it's so, you know, I go back to the tour, the tour of the schools. It is so necessary. It is so needed. You know what I'm saying? That we're so honored to be having you to come into the schools. I like the whole concept, the idea, the theme of the school
Love,
tour.
y'all. Peace and love.
Oh boy, everybody's out there. Dr. Umar, man, live and direct in Delaware.
Picture if you want. Oh, this is for the school. Thank
Oh
you,
my God, this is beautiful.
You got something you can wrap this in and put your name on.
Oh,
Okay, appreciate you, family. Appreciate you.
this is so beautiful.
Appreciate
This
you.
is awesome. I never expected this. This is outstanding. I'm so looking forward to meeting.
Right out of his pocket. Just
Whoa,
Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey Academy.
John, oh man, what a vibration. That
That's
is
the type
so
of love we get.
powerful.
So we're looking forward to this. And once we open up this school, Queen Mother, we want to open up all over the African diaspora. I
That's
want a
right.
Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey Jamaica.
Oh,
you
yeah.
understand? One in Ocho Rios. I want one in St.
Yeah.
Anne's. I want.
Hey, I don't know how to say this, man, but I got this from a pastor and everything. If you feel as though if you gave to this person because you gave to the cause, don't think bad about yourself. Don't think wrong about yourself because you gave to the cause. Now, I'm not saying, I guess I am saying, man, that you handled your business wrong, man. You got all this money from these people and you've been handling your business wrong. But don't beat yourself up because God tells you to give. What the person that received your gift, they the ones that got to answer. Does that make sense? So don't beat yourself up and call yourself stupid and all this type of stuff. Because now you know what's stupid. I don't know if I gave to him or not. I think I was thinking about giving to him, but I can't remember if I gave to him or not. But my gift to him or to what he's talking about is what you given to. Does that make sense? It's not like, oh man, I'm a dummy because no, this guy's a very educated speaking guy, and that's what they do, man. They talk very well to get that money out your pocket and put it in their pocket. Now I'm trying to see, we got at least 30 days before we find out exactly what's going on with these buildings and exactly what's going to happen with this school. Remind you, I stopped it because they mentioned like a 2024, a Christmas time of 2024. It's 2025 now. So the school, no matter what, the school's still not open yet.
Kingston.
All over the island. That's right. Get the Chinese out of Jamaica. Jamaica is not a Chinese island. It's an African island.
It's an African
Stop
island.
letting non-Africans come into Jamaica and buy up the land, buy up the ports, buy up the minerals. We have to stop that, because if you keep on letting non-Africans dominate the resources of Jamaica, one day we will no longer own it. We have to be careful with the way in which we allow outsiders to come in and dominate our resources is a very dangerous thing.
Very
It's happening
important.
all across the African diaspora.
Yes.
It's in Central South America, and we had better slow down and take a long look at what we're doing, because it's going to be very difficult to undo the damage of neocolonialism.
And as you mentioned that, just coming out of Africa, you mentioned South Africa and other countries. What is the situation like over there? I know that wouldn't have been the first time you've been there. What was the response like, basically, on your presentations?
Very powerful. You know, South Africa is one of my biggest support countries on the continent. So it's always very positive. Of course, the biggest concern with South Africa is that although apartheid failed, the economic apartheid remains. The only apartheid that was dismantled was social apartheid. Economic apartheid is just as strong today as it was in the time of Mandela. Political apartheid is just as strong today as it was in the time of Mandela. Many of our politicians are financed by the very corporations that are exploiting the resources and denying our South African brothers and sisters their right to the land. You know, so again, the European power structure loves to dazzle and brainwash us with spectacles of social integration. We don't care about social integration. We care about political and economic liberation.
Yes, my brother. Thank you so much. Just before we go, though, once again, you're going to be here in Jamaica. You're arriving tomorrow. You're giving presentations over the weekend into next week, and you're going to be touring the schools. All right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
If anyone wants to message me, if you have parents or supporters who want to message Dr. Umar, they can add me on WhatsApp, and that number is 215-989-9858. That's 215-989-9858, and I'm looking forward to it. I haven't been in Jamaica since 2015.
It's that long? Wow.
The Garvey Day celebration in Ocho Rios, hosted by Irie FM.
Tabu Mahakaru, yeah.
First place I'm going is to the grave of the greatest Pan-Africanist in human history, the greatest human organizer of any time, the greatest black leader of the 20th century, and that's the provisional prophet and king of Pan-Africanism, His Excellency, the most honorable Marcus Messiah Garvey.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you so much. Thanks for your commitment, your dedication to the cause. I mean, we're going to have you back on again another time to talk about your beginnings, your genesis, to where you are now, such a powerful Pan-Africanist, a Garveyite psychologist. Bless you, bless you, bless you. And thank you so much. Look forward to seeing you over the strong end.
Thank you, Queen Mother. Can't wait to get there.
All right, looking forward. Jah guide and protect. Take
Mama.
care.
Take care.
Wow, wasn't that powerful, John? Oh, give thanks for the vibration, man. Dr. Umar, you.
This Umar Johnson.
Hey, this is the next video that I wanted to do. This brother right here actually admitted that he actually gave to Umar. He donated to Umar. I talked to a couple of people. I mean, I didn't talk to him. I heard from them, a couple of people, that I donated to him, and then I did this, that, and other thing. Now, this is why I'm trying to help expose him, because they know more about this Umar and this school that haven't opened well over 10 years. All this stuff, man. So I think he had a dream, and he didn't realize his speaking and preaching will allow so many people to donate, man. Can you imagine? I think this brother was probably bringing in easy, man, $2,000 to $3,000 a day, 7 days a week, easily just talking. And it came so easy that he just started spending the money, man. So Dr. Umar Johnson could land in prison if he hadn't fixed this. If he don't fix this ASAP. Hit that subscribe button, hit that bell, man. Let's check this one out right here, man. Here we go.
This Umar Johnson situation has gone from funny, comedic, to now it's teetering on criminal. If you guys is not aware of what I'm referring to the school buildings that Umar Johnson purchased. So Umar Johnson has been raising donations for about 14 years now to build a school for black boys. Now, he raised about $1.6 million. He bought the school for about $400,000. Now, there's paperwork surfacing where Umar Johnson owes the school $72,000 of unpaid utilities and property taxes. and he has 20 days to pay it, or else the city is reclaiming the property and he's gonna lose the building. Listen, bro, call me a sellout or whatever you want to call me, man. I don't think it's hating. I think it's a fair question if someone asks, hey, bro, you raised $1.6 million. You spent $400,000 on the school. You doing repairs and stuff. But where did the other $1.2 million go? And like, where is it? And clearly you have to ask, where is it? Because if Umar Johnson cannot afford or pay a $72,000 debt that is going to get the school taken away, then obviously that means he don't have the money anymore. Obviously that means that Umar Johnson don't have the paper. If he does have the paper, now you're teetering on criminal behavior. If you have the paper and you're about to let the school get taken away on purpose. And if you listen to the live stream a couple of weeks ago where Umar Johnson announces that he's in financial hardship, it feels like Umar Johnson was getting ahead of the story, and he knew that this information was going to become public one day or another. And he made this live stream in an attempt to get ahead of the story and manipulate his audience. This is just the information for the utilities owed, right? So Umar Johnson apparently owed $17,000 in water and sewer charges, about $1,800 in exterior improvement charges, $156 in vacant registration fees, $15,000 in civil penalties. Now, this is where you really start to get concerned here, because they showed the court dates and they show, there was an attorney there for the state or for the city. Umar Johnson was not present and he had no representation, right? The defendant.
That's crazy. Also, I want to point out that I was on somebody else's channel. Shout out to my man. I can't even remember. Uncle Mike can't remember the name. But he had two people on. One guy was for Umar. One guy was against Umar. And he has said that he have actually donated to Umar. And this is why he's doing this, because I just asked some simple questions. Because this guy, apparently the brother did a lot of donating. And then the other guy is saying he had the same paperwork. It looks a little different, but they talking about the same subject, the paperwork. It's public records. But the guy who was for Umar is saying, well, where you getting this paper from? So they sent him the links and everything. I'll send you the links, man. I got receipts. The people talk about receipts, right? So when he got the link, because the guy that was hosting it, he got the links also. He was like, yo, man, this stuff look legit to me. And the guy said, oh, this is fake. This is fake. And I'm like, well, goddamn. Who would go to that extent to do? We're about to find out who's real and who's not real. What kills me, I'm sorry, y'all. What kills me is you can have all this proof and all this paperwork and people still shoot it down. Why would people do all this? I don't know. Here we go, man. Here we go.
$15,000 in civil penalties. Now, this is where you really start to get concerned here, because they showed the court dates and they show, there was an attorney there for the state or for the city. Umar Johnson was not present and he had no representation, right? The defendant is the Marcus Garvey School and, the RMG International Academy, but there's no attorneys listed for them. So, like what? Like, it really appears that Umar Johnson may just be laying down, hoping and praying this school gets taken away. So now all his troubles could be, hey, man, the white man took away the school. They was hating on us. They was trying to stop us. But good people, we won't stop. That's what it feels like is happening. It feels like we about to get an epic IG Live rant once this school get taken away, blaming the white men and blaming the haters. This is where I say it's starting to feel criminal, and it's starting to feel like something nefarious is going on here. If you guys remember, 2 weeks ago, Umar Johnson hopped on live. By the way, that's the same time that the note got posted on FDMG that he got 20 days to pay this bill or else they will start the process of taking away that school. Around that same time, Umar Johnson hopped on live and says that the haters have tried to hack into his account and it cost the bank to freeze his account and not give him access to it until pending their investigation. He claims he can't access his money and he needs people to donate to him so he could, have personal money for himself as he deals with trying to regain access to his personal bank account and the FDMG bank account. Now, obviously, man, if you've been around con men and criminals all your life, homie, if you got a crafty and untrustworthy cousin, we know. Most of us, bruh. All right, if you come from a certain environment, you've been around con artists your entire life, bruh. You understand how they set up plays 5 steps ahead. Obviously, this would appear, I don't got any credible evidence, but this would appear to be a built-in excuse. This would appear to be, hey, the haters got my account frozen. I couldn't access any of the money. I got the 20-day notice. The bank took more than 20 days to give me back access to my accounts. I couldn't pay the debt, and the school got taken away. Oh, the devil is working. Come on. Yo, Umar, for your sake, bro, I hope, man, you don't have the money to pay this and you ran out of all the money. Because if you still sitting on a couple $100,000 or 1.2 million, God forbid you sitting on 1.2 million and didn't pay the 72,000 and you think you about to run off with the 1.2 million. They gonna put you in jail, bro.
This morning, I received a text message from one of my homies. He needed Dr. Umar to send him a couple dollars. This morning, I received a text message from one of my homies. He needed Dr. Umar to send him a couple dollars. I logged into my account just to check my balance because I haven't done so since I left for South Africa back on July 10th. Only to discover that I could not log into my account. So then I called the bank to find out what was going on. And the bank told me to enter my 16-digit card number. I did that. They told me they had no record of my account. The bank that I've been with since I was a teenager told me they had no record of my account. So then I called the bank. And the bank told me that my personal account, as well as the independent Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey Academy account, have both been frozen. Both bank accounts have been frozen. And I was told that there's an investigation into my personal account as well as the school account. I asked them, was this due to suspicion of any fraud on my part? I was told that it was not due to suspicion of any fraud on my part, but I was told that it was due to suspicion of fraudulent activity. I was told that someone has been trying to gain access to my personal account and the FDMG account. I was told that someone has been trying to gain access to my personal account and the FDMG account. I was told that someone has been trying to gain access into my personal account and the FDMG account. Brothers and sisters, if you have sent a donation to FDMG, let's give it until the end of the month to see if this gets cleared up. They have given me no definitive timeline as to when their investigation will conclude. If you have sent a check or money order donation to FDMG, let's wait until August the 1st, Black August, and see if this situation has gotten cleared up.
Today is August 10th, and Umar Johnson is still saying the bank is still investigating. If this is smelling like how we all think it's smelling, man, if this is smelling like Umar Johnson is about to get the school taken away, this is going to be one of the most damaging rise and falls I think we've ever witnessed in real time. This will be terrible for Umar Johnson. And it will be terrible because we watch in real time Umar Johnson cause it upon himself. And this is not going to be a situation, I think Umar Johnson thinks, man, these struggle streaming YouTubians, they don't got the clout to take me down. No, this situation is actually extending far beyond, the local, like bums. Because trust me, right? There are people who have made their entire personality and life hating on Umar Johnson since like 2014. Those people are still probably getting about 5 or 10 views. This situation has extended beyond like the crowd of the remedial bums. It's now has transitioned into, I guess, the moderates or the people who really got no vendetta against this man. All right. It has extended into that category now.
Like, he talking about me. He talking about the Music Recording Network. Dr. Umar, we don't have nothing against you. We don't have nothing against you personally, but the way you speaking to the people. You're talking about, I'm talking about a person that I don't know nothing about. I don't know too much about him. I don't know too much about Frederick Douglass. I'm just being real. I don't know too much about Marcus, whatever the guy's name is. I don't know too much about Al Sharpton. I just know what they do. I know what they preaching about, and this, that, and the other thing. And Dr. Umar, the type of preaching you're talking about, black power, we need to move forward, our black brothers and African Pandoras and all this shit you talking. All this stuff you talking. And then you got a nerve to give somebody the middle finger. I can't give them the middle finger. That's the middle. Now I'm giving you the middle finger. I can't do that. I refuse to do that on camera. Why? Because I'm a strong man. You claim to be a strong man, but then you start talking about the females that I guess you tried to date, and now all of a sudden they stink. Now you got a daughter that you're not taking care of. You got a daughter that you're not taking care of. You got a mama that the family is saying that you're not taking care of. Come on, man. Come on, man. I ain't got nothing against you. I got everything against what you're doing. But you jump out there and ask for them donations too fast.
And now those people is talking about this, like myself and others. And it's even extended past people like myself, who I still consider myself a small YouTuber or a bum as well. But it has now transitioned into the category of people like VladTV, where now VladTV is calling you a scammer, and VladTV is highlighting this situation. And we're all waiting for this bank investigation to be over with. And we're also waiting for the status of the school. Because just understand, you're not going to be able to come back and say, the haters got my account frozen right when the white man, we got the play. I don't even think he'll go with the hater play. He'll blame the white man completely. The white man froze my account the week they took me to court, people. They gave me 20 days to pay $72,000. That's nothing, people. We got the $72,000. But they froze access to my account. Peace and Pan-African people. The white man. Oh, y'all not here. Pay attention to the conspiracy against King Kong consciousness, my people. The white man froze access to my account.
Wow.
The same week they gave me 20 days to pay the debt.
Damn.
And they prolonged the investigation to give me back my account past the 20 days deadline, people.
Damn.
Past the 20-day deadline, people. Past the 20-day deadline, people. And they took my score right from me. They don't want to see the Prince of Pan-African King Kong consciousness. Save these black boys.
Well, someone that we've both had on our show at some point, Dr. Umar Johnson.
Yes.
Who still has not built the school, by the way. When I did my first interview with him, which was like, what, 12 years ago? Hold on, let me look up. How old? Let me see.
I believe.
Let's see when I did the Umar interview. Let's sort by reverse date.
Umar gets a phone call.
2016. 9 years ago, I did the interview, and he said the school's coming soon.
Now, you're actually trying to own your own school or buy your own school? Like, explain that to me.
The Frederick Douglass and Marcus Garvey Academy is a school that I conceived of a very long time ago, but began to actually put teeth into the creation of that school a couple of years ago.
Oh, okay. That's what he said about putting teeth. I remember that. Okay. That was on VladTV. Now, let y'all know that a lot of people don't like Vlad. You know, a lot of people against him also. So just putting that out there. I don't know. I ain't against him. You know, I don't know him like that or whatever. Just letting y'all know, Uncle Mike over here, I'm on vacation.
And then it's like, oh, we got the school. Oh no, someone broke in and they stole all the books. So now it's pushed back again.
While I was on the live, the children had snuck into the school, which means they knew the door was unlocked.
And more recently now, he made a video saying someone hacked into his bank account. Did you see that?
Dr. Umar has access to no money right now because my personal account contains all of my money. I only send it to Apple Pay and PayPal as necessary.
Someone, listen, I've had a bank account, for whatever, 40 years, in various banks, from Wells Fargo to Chase to, whoever else. You go down to the bank if there's a problem, they fix whatever needs to be fixed. Or you call the 1-800 number, you ask to speak to a person.
If there were some fraudulent transactions, if there were some transactions that seemed suspect and it wasn't you, then this can be verified and cleared up.
Exactly. I've never had a problem. In fact, when I get fraudulent charges, they usually send it to me right away, and those charges don't go through. But the fact that he now has no money, I just feel he's just leaning into this. He's like, okay, y'all gonna say that I'm shiesty? Okay, I'll just go full shiesty.
Damn. Damn, young.
How much?
Damn, young. Damn. This dude is big. Hey, I don't care what anybody. Your family members is eating you up. Your daughter is eating you up. Your ex-girlfriends is just eating you up. All kinds of social medias, and it's funny because we keep doing. I'm hoping that we helping somebody to help research this stuff, but they had said that he has like 1 million followers on Instagram, but it's not monetized. Now this is his nephew saying this. His nephew saying that, see, he's not a businessman because all these followers, dude, he should be clocking some serious money off of. I'm a YouTuber. I don't know how Instagram pays. I don't know how no other social media plays, but all of them pay a substantial amount of money when you got 1 million subscribers. Now, I'm just going to leave it at that. So you don't have to, you should have been borrowing, getting donations from people and learning the social media game. Since you got this mouth that can bring in, oh my God. Then you could have been getting endorsements. Everybody want advertisement. Come on, bruh. Nah, you just, once a scammer, always a scammer. What about endorsements and stuff? What about all these black-owned businesses that need advertisement from you, doctor? Stupid, man. This dumb. Just dumb.
Yo, shout out to shout out to Vlad, man. I would just go full shot. Oh man,
my bank account. They done froze my money.
I would just go full shiesty is crazy, man.
You gotta laugh at it, man.
Yo, hey man, yo Umar, man, yo Umar, bro, you going to jail, man. Bro, they finna put you where they put Diddy at, man. Bro, you finna do 100 years. Yo, you
going to jail, man.
Bro, you took $1 billion from those folks, man. You took 1.2 mil. Man, you finna be, man, listen, man, they finna put you where they put Diddy at, homie. I used to be one of those people, man, who says, man, it's incompetent. Man, it's incompetence, man. But if you guys remember the Lord Jamar interview, okay? People tried to give Umar Johnson a way out. Yeah. People like myself say, yo, Umar Johnson bought schools that were faulty. He bought schools that needed a lot of fixing up. And he just don't have enough money to fix the school up. Umar Johnson told us we don't know what we talking about. And the school is state of the art, right? And he bought multiple buildings. And he got an offer sitting on his desk right now for $1 million for the school.
Happy. Because we were only looking to get one school, brother and sister. We ended up with 2. And to all those coons and trolls who say the buildings are trash, do you realize the 4 buildings we got are state-of-the-art modern schools. They are not old schools like the ones we went to. They are modern. That campus was renovated at a cost of $13 million in 2011, 9 years ago. And the only reason why we have to renovate is because the building was not secured by the previous owner, which allowed people to get in and do what? Strip the electrical system.
I was about to say, steal the copper.
The plumbing system. Strip the HVAC system. Whenever you and Rod Digger ready, only you two and your other brother, Godfrey, y'all can drive on down and I will give you a tour. And when you walk through them schools, you tell me if those buildings is trash. First of all, the buildings are in excellent shape. Excellent shape. We just got an offer for one of the buildings over more than $1 million. That sound like trash to you?
That's why this story don't make sense, and him losing the school for over $72K don't make sense. Because, bro, you could at least sell the school, right? I guess, or at least if you want to go into this like narrative, hey, yo, the white man took it away from me. But if you had $1 million offer for the school back in 2021, and you've done a lot more renovations to the school, as you say, you done fixed it up a lot, then shouldn't you have like the same offer, if not more, in 2025? And if you could sell the school for $1 million and profit $600,000 in what, 4 or 5 years of owning the school, that would be like a great real estate deal. And you could find another school. But losing it for $72,000 or getting to the point where you have 20 days to pay it or else they're starting the process to claim it is kind of like, whoa, that's crazy. And it doesn't make sense whatsoever. But because Umar Johnson has said this, people like myself, I can no longer offer him the bailout of, hey, man, he bought the school for this. The school needed a lot of fixing. He didn't have enough money to fix it up. I don't have that excuse no more because according to Umar Johnson, the school is state of the art. Now, this is where Umar Johnson becomes really unhinged. Lord Jamar began to tell Umar Johnson that he has a father-in-law who built a school himself. He built the school up from scratch, okay? He has a functioning school right now that's doing really well and prospering. That father-in-law told Lord Jamar, I would mentor Umar Johnson. I would give him the steps on how to get funding outside of donations, on how to build up the school, on what steps he could take. I could solve all of his problems or help him work through problems that he's having as somebody who may be incompetent or trying to start the school up. So the incompetent excuse no longer works because Umar Johnson looked Lord Jamar in his eyes and told him, I don't need no help. I don't need help. I need donations. So at that point, it's like, bro, so now you can't use the excuse of, man, he just incompetent. No, he said he has school owners, he has teachers, he has educators in his corner, in his phone log, who's been walking him through it and giving him expert advice, and he don't need nobody's help in regards to the school.
Okay, here's where I share a little story, brother Umar. So it just so happens that my wife's family has a lot of educators in it. Her sister is a principal of a school right now. Her mother was a teacher, and her father was and is a principal who actually ended up making his own school in East New York, Brooklyn. It's called the Trey Whitfield School. You can look it up. So he's been doing this since like 1983. And how he started was, he started small. He started with 3 portable trailers that were behind like a church. Nobody was doing anything with them. And he went to the church because he was a principal like you. And he said, I guess he got the same inspiration to start his own thing. So he talked to the people at the church. He ended up negotiating some sort of rent where he had to pay $500 a month per trailer. And he had like 280 kids. Now, he didn't have a lot of money. He didn't have a lot of donations and stuff like that. So what did he do? He said like a lot of schools and stuff, they would just throw out old desks and books and stuff like that. He'd go around to different schools and get desks. He'd go to the Board of Education and they'd give him stuff that they were getting rid of, you know what I mean? That they didn't want, books, whatever, all kind of different supplies. So he was using his resources. He did this till about the year 2000. where he then sees like a 4-story big ass building, something pretty comparable to what, you're talking about. Actually, it might be bigger it might be like those buildings combined, the ones that you bought. But this is in Brooklyn in East New York, like right off Atlantic Avenue. So anyway, he gets to this building. He said he didn't have $1 for the building, but he goes to the man. He's like, yo, I want to get this building for a school. And the guy's like, yeah, well, he tells him whatever the price was. And he's like, listen, I ain't got no money. But what I do have is I got a friend who's, he's like the president of a bank or something like that. And he'll give me a loan, to renovate the place and all that. And if I miss any payments or something like that, then y'all will just have a free building renovated. You can take the building back and you'll get the shit renovated for free. So he ended up getting in there. And that was in the year 2000. We're in the year 2020. And this school now has gone on. It's a black school. They don't take no government grants or nothing like that. He does fundraisers and all this. He knows some people in the sports industry and all, because he used to play football back in the day.
What's the name of the school?
It's called the Trey Whitfield School. Now, I talked to him. He's willing to sit down with you and give you any tips or anything like that of how he did it. You know what I mean? And how he continues to do it. Because this man, and he's been on CNBC, all kind of other stuff like that. But the thing is, he doesn't even have the type of notoriety that you have. You know what I mean? And yeah, this man was able to make it happen. Like, you know what I mean? Like this man was able to just put his thing, into fruition, use his resources. So maybe we're feeling like, money is the answer for everything. But sometimes it's our resources. How about, could you donate your time or something to help, instead of the money to fix something? How about y'all come in and donate your time to help build up the school or something like that? You see, it's not always about money. It's about the people that it's about a lot of different things. Okay. For $700,000, I feel like maybe we could have got a piece of land and just built from the ground up and it could have been turned out cheaper. I don't know. We have to look into a lot of things. And this is a big undertaking that I feel like, you might need some help with it, brother. What do you think?
Well, a couple things. I want to deal with your assumption that I might need some help.
Okay.
Most of my friends are educators. Most of my elders are educators and psychologists. That is my field. So it's kind of interesting when someone who's an expert in something, and I'm not speaking to you, I'm speaking to the detractors who say I can help him with that. This is
I think they're talking about the real estate part of it. You're an educator, but not a real estate guy.
But we already have the real estate. So that's not even an issue.
Right, but did we choose the right real estate? Did we take the money and do the best fiduciary thing with the money?
Brother, I just told you that the schools that we got was a $13 million project 9 years ago in excellent shape. We got a steal for that campus. It was a steal. It was the best thing I could have possibly got. I have no regrets.
Okay.
See, that's when we start feeding into the lies. That's why you got to come see the school, my brother.
Absolutely.
And see it for yourself. Because you have people telling you that the school ain't in good shape. The school is in excellent shape, which is why we're getting offers for it now. It's in excellent shape, brother. The classrooms don't even have to be touched. We just have to fix the electrical system, the HVAC system, and the plumbing system.
Umar Johnson doesn't just stop here. And by the way, spoiler alert, after this interview, Umar Johnson did like a 2-hour live stream going off on Lord Jamar for being a hater.
For it now. It's in excellent shape, brother. The classrooms don't even have to be touched. We just have to fix the electrical.
I wanted to see this comment right here. Kimi, this is weak man. Getting defensive is not looking right. Yeah, you right about that. This is weak, man. Yeah.
System, the HVAC system, in the.
Yeah. What's like that's the name of the school. Laugh out like. What's like that's
the plumbing system.
Umar Johnson doesn't just stop here.
Here we go.
And by the way, spoiler alert. After this interview, Umar Johnson did like a 2-hour live stream going off on Lord Jamar for being a hater, even though Lord Jamar offered him help. But Umar Johnson doesn't just stop here. He then tells Lord Jamar, respectfully, whatever your father-in-law got going on, again, Lord Jamar has knew his father-in-law for years. Umar Johnson did a 10-second Google search and is telling Lord Jamar after his 10-second Google search, man, I just look at this school, man. Man, who told you I want a school like this?
Oh my God.
No. I don't want no school like that. My school will be better.
And you want to know why we can't work together.
My school will be the first of the first So here is Umar Johnson explaining why his school is better and would be something that Lord Jamar's father-in-law has never done before. So hence, he can't offer him any help.
So I don't need help with the real estate. We were blessed with that campus. You understand? And as far as your brother's school, I support him.
That's my father-in-law. My father-in-law.
I just looked at the website.
Mm-hmm.
Kudos to that brother.
Yes, sir.
But what I'm doing ain't that. I want to be absolutely clear. The Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey RBG International Leadership Academy will be America's first school based off the principles of Pan-African nationalism and international economics. That's not what I'm doing, brother. I have a totally different concept from him. You understand? So if
the concept could be different, but the implementation of how
I don't need his help implementing, brother, because I'm a certified school psychologist and a certified school principal who's experienced, who got a whole cadre of educators. So y'all keep making these things. He needs to talk. No, I don't. Y'all don't know who I got.
But then why is somebody, you have all these credentials, then why is this man who we don't know was able to put his school together in a few months and it's taking you 6 years, brother?
6 years is nothing for a school. I can show you 10 charter schools where the money is coming from the state and it took them almost a decade to get open, brother. You don't open up a school in a year or two. I don't know your brother's story, and I don't care to know it. I don't care to know it.
Why not, though? If it could be helpful to you, why wouldn't you care to know it if it could be helpful to you?
Brother, I have friends who own schools. Do you understand that? I have friends who own schools. So if I need to talk to someone who owns a school, I already got that. I got what I need. The only thing missing from my equation is enough funds to complete the task. That's it. That's it. The school is not open yet because I don't have enough funds to do it that way. I'm not going to no bank.
Maybe maybe we need fundraising, different fundraising methods. Maybe the people that we go to.
We have that in place, but what I want you to understand, it takes time to build institutions. I ain't got no problem with where we are. I'm loving where we at. We got our plans done by the engineer. We got our electrician chosen. I'm meeting with my HVAC this weekend. I got my plumber on standby. Roofer did his job. Carpenter lined up. We doing what we need to do on the time frame we doing it in. I don't need no help outside of the team I got, which is filled with experts from the East Coast to the West Coast, brother.
Okay, brother. I mean, these are definitely the answers that people want to know.
Sometimes you got to eat crow he's the host. You got to eat crow so everybody can see all the bull that you putting out. So he eating the crow. Lord Jamar is eating crow so everybody can see. You putting out a bunch of bull. You putting out a bunch of bull, dog.
I'm not interested in people. I'm interested in donors, brother.
Yeah, but in order for you to get donors, though, you're gonna have to satisfy these. Yes, brother. And how are you gonna get donors if you don't if I'm
disagree with you?
Listen. If I'm considering to be a donor, but I have certain questions that I want answered, I feel like that's legitimate.
Can I tell you why that's bullshit?
Why? Go ahead, please.
Respectfully. You've been raising money for 6.5 years, brother. If you ain't donut out by now, you ain't donating, and your question don't matter.
Ego and arrogance is why Umar Johnson is currently in a position he's in. People are willing to help you, and you're saying, man, I don't need your help, bro. I just need your dollars. And then when Lord Jamar said, yo, maybe we could find better ways to raise more money, make the process more efficient, you're saying no. No, I don't need that. I'm good with my way of, like raising donations, which is going on live and sending the film to CashApps. And then Lord Jamar says, man, listen, okay, maybe you want to answer these hard questions so you could inspire more people to donate. You say no. If you haven't donated in 6 years, I don't need your donation and I don't owe you nothing. Well, then it's kind of like, bro. All right, so now if the excuse is, yo, the money's slowed up, I can't complete the process, bro, you told people you don't need their donations if they haven't donated yet, and they are a hater if they have any questions. Yo, this is sad, man. This is sad, man. But y'all let me know in the comment section, okay? What do you guys think about this, man? Y'all think Umar Johnson gonna get it together, or y'all think it's about over, man? And if you're still watching, click on this video right here somewhere on my screen to find out how Aries Spears got emotional after being destroyed by this VladTV guest. I'm gonna see you guys in this video somewhere on my screen. I'm out of here, folks. Peace.
Dude, there's no way in the world, man. That's it. That's it, man. I give him a week to pull a rabbit out his hat. 1 week, man. We're talking, today is Monday. I will be here. I'll be still in the Philippines. Next Monday, I am going to come on this thing and say, I told y'all. Yeah, he's going to lose the buildings. And I'm going to go back to what Lord Jamal was saying. I'm like, damn, boy, that was your outing right there. You slammed the door. You slammed the door on your own face right there. Lord Jamal was going to give you the avenue. Lord Jamal can help you raise money, man, with his platform and his foot in the music industry to do some type of event to raise some money, man. Golly. If I was trying to do something for my people that on that big of a scale, I wouldn't. I have listened to so many people, man. I gotta learn how to not listen to people. Tell me how to run a YouTube channel. You ain't upload a video. You ain't never uploaded a video to Facebook. Forget YouTube. God dang it, you gonna tell me how to do a YouTube channel, right? Lord have mercy, man. And it's funny because I'm hoping everybody who says something to me about how I should do this YouTube channel is listening to me right now. Still have not uploaded that one video. You still is not monetized. You still haven't even gotten a plaque. Yeah, my bad. Some of y'all are monetized and making a little bit of pennies. Still on your job. They still telling me what to do. I never told you what to do, period. And now I'm a full-time YouTuber. Don't play with me. Listen. Dr. Umar, you need to listen. But it's too late for him. I'm letting y'all know right now it is past too late. That's why the Music Recording Network is all over this. I ain't gonna even go to Leonard. I'm going to bed. Because I'm gonna let you know right now. Leon, I think his name is Leon. I'm looking for his channel. Now, you know, it's hard for Uncle Mike to get this stuff right. I can't even find my man's channel. I'm gonna find it when I turn this thing off. Oh, crap. Look here. Y'all take it light, take it slow. Tell him Uncle Mike told you so. Peace out.